Iga! Big bad Iga! She comes out looking pretty darn solid. Now, listen, guys, she faced a break point early on, but she was able to come through. The crowd here, in case you guys are wondering, the three biggest draws from my personal experience, Iga, Coco, and Sakri. Not in any particular order. But those are your three fan favorites. And it was good to see Sabalenka acknowledged the other day where she said, look, to the fans that were asking for an autograph, I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. You know, I had to keep going. It's good that she acknowledged them. And I think in terms of fans, Iga and Coco right at the top. They take their time and really show the fans that they're there. And class act, always. Iga and Coco, amazing. Now, Aryna Sabalenka, can she get the victory here, guys? Iga opened up as a 2-1 favorite. She actually swelled up a bit to 2.5 to 1 favorite. I think all the values on Sabalenka, whether she'll necessarily win this match, is going to be, it's going to depend on whether or not she can reduce her double faults, serve well, and keep her composure. Because I think when it comes to dealing with these elements, Jessica and Iga have been the best at it. Sabalenka has not. She's been slamming the rackets down. She's been frustrated a bit, but she's been in some tough matches, and she actually almost lost twice. Rebecca had a chance to literally hold and win and beat her, and of course we saw Pegula just dismantle her with just being calm, cool, and relaxed. But Sabalenka, she's gonna have to stretch Iga. I think stretch Iga with the angles, play the lines, get Iga behind the baseline. We know she's bulked up, she's working on her range and her power for a situation like this, but Sabalenka's won 2 of the last 3 matches. She beat her last year at the WTA finals. She knocked her out. Guys, remember I told you to take Sabalenka in that match? The face that Iga made when Sabalenka just started to just style on her, that is just priceless. It makes me sad. Look, I don't like to see Iga lose and frown. I don't like to see any player lose, but when Iga loses, it kind of hurts a little bit more, especially with her reign 75 weeks at number 1 and with that just amazing run last year where I felt the WTA was disrespecting her. They weren't giving her primetime matches, and I don't think they made a big deal out of history when they should have made a big deal out of it. You don't have players come along that often beating Serena and Venus records. So I felt disrespected by it, especially covering tennis. So it's good to see her back here, having a chance here to make the WTA finals. Early on here, having a chance to break Sabalenka, but Sabalenka prevails with her serve, and her serve is going to keep her in this match. But again, we have more rain on the forecast, guys. Stay tuned. I don't know about you guys, but I'm over this. I'm ready to just wrap the season up. Let's just get ready for Australia. I'll cover some of the challenger events, and the ITF events, but I'm over this. This weather is too bad. These players shouldn't have to put up with this. We'll be back. Like the video, show some love.